Alrighty, so today we're going to be looking at factorizing cubics. In the last chapter, we were looking at how to expand brackets. Well, just as useful as learning how to factorize brackets, meaning how to get rid of them. How to add brackets back in. So let's have a look at a few basic ones and look at how we actually go about factorizing. Now, factorizing directly means that there's going to be a common factor between the terms. And in this case, we can see that the common factor is just x. So we're going to pull x out the front. We're left with 3x squared, right? Because x times 3x squared is going to give us 3x to the 3. And x times 1 is equal to x. So I'm going to put just like that. So this would be the factorized version of that. Let's look at a more complicated one. Alrighty, let's look at this one. Well, we can certainly see there's a common factor of x. So let's pull that out the front. And we're going to be left with x squared plus 5x minus 24. And we go, okay, well, great job. Except now we've got a quadratic in these brackets, and we can factorize quadratics. Let's use the t-chart. So we're looking for something that multiplies to negative 24. Remember, ignoring the x on the outside, and we're looking for something that adds to 5. Wrong way around. Doing my t-chart backwards. Multiplies to 24, adds to 5. There we go. So what are the multiples of 24? Well, it could be 24 and negative 1. That's not going to work out. 12 and negative 2, also not going to work out. Let's try and negative 3. That would be 8 and negative 3. And that works just fine, because 8 plus negative 3 is 5. So using decomposition, x squared, splitting this term into 2, we get plus 8x minus 3x minus 24. Now factorizing bit by bit, full decomposition method, x plus 8. In this case, we're going to get out minus 3 is going to come out the front, and we're going to be left with x plus 8 on the inside. And once again, we can check that that works out nicely. Remember, we're just factorizing bit by bit. And now we can pull out the x plus 8 that they both have in common. We get x plus 8, x minus 3. And there we go. We've just factorized directly. Let's look at one more. Alrighty, so this one's a little bit more complicated looking, but the first thing we can notice is that they're all even numbers and they all have a factor of x. So let's pull out 2x. I also want to pull out the negative because I would rather it be a monic, right? I'd rather have a 1 out the front than it to not have a 1 out the front. So that leaves us with x squared minus 4x, and then minus 21. Okay, and now we've got 2 negative terms and 1 positive term, but it's better off because we've got a 1 here, which is going to make our lives a lot easier. Alrighty, so t-chart multiplies to negative 21, adds to negative 4, so it could be negative 21 and 1, that doesn't work, and the next is going to be 3 and 7, so negative 7 and 3, and that works just perfectly. That adds up to negative 4, so that's the decomposition we're going to go with. So split the middle term, negative 2x, x squared, minus 7x, plus 3x, minus 21. Factorize piece by piece. Do the full decomposition. And that looks perfect. Pull out the x minus 7. And we're left with x plus 3. And there we go. There is our fully factorized form. So that's just using what we already knew and going from there. Alrighty, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.